What's up, this is your man ECURB, and you're listening to Old School Motivational Tuesday, where I take the old school hits and I drop inspiration and motivation on top of them. Today we're talking about stepping out, because a lot of times we hold back because we're afraid to step out. But even if you look in the scriptures, they weren't afraid to go forward. In Philippians chapter 4 verse 9, that's Paul's writing to the church of Philippi. Whatever you have learned or received or have from me or seen in me, put into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. This is the year of action. Time to give something up. Time to put something back. It's time to move something forward. Certain things you would never have peace in unless you do something about it. I don't care about what you say, decide or think about it. Unless you get up and make a move for change, your situation will never get better. Change happens because you're willing to do something. It's cool to step out and decide to do something, but until you actually do it, change won't happen. See, no matter what we feel, no matter what we know, no matter what our potential gifts are, only action will bring them to life. Doing leads to understanding, and action turns knowledge into wisdom. You do not obtain wisdom until you do something on it. Words mean nothing. Wisdom means nothing if not applied. God cannot bless what you don't do. Doing leads to understanding, and action turns knowledge into wisdom. God is so turned on by action that he dedicated a whole book in the Bible to action. The book of Acts. It was the Acts of the apostles that were moved by the Holy Spirit. Question: if there was a book written entitled Your Books of Acts, what would the contents look like? What if you were summoned to write a book of Acts about your life? Would the book be significant? Would it be relevant? Would it be a book that would be valuable? What would the content be about? Would it be interesting and informative to help in the lives of others? You either write something that is worth reading, or you live a life that is worth writing about. Are you here today and gone tomorrow? Living life with no significance, purpose, or destiny. If your works can speak for you, what would they say? Exodus chapter 4 verse 12. Now go, I will help you speak and will teach you what to say. When God came to Moses, nothing would have worked out unless Moses stepped out in faith. Moses had a choice: stand still or get into action and move forward. God told Moses to go, and he did. He prepared him for his journey. Until you go, you will never get any help from God. God cannot lead a parked car. Until you go into action, you cannot ask for help from God or from anyone else. Go is God's nickname. When God puts something on your heart, God will put you on the go. Matthew chapter 16 verse 15. But what about you, he asked. Who do you say I am? Verse 20. Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. The Lord went out and working with them and confirmed the words with signs that he was with them. The Lord wants to do all his miracles through you. Visit hospitals through you. Visit jails through you. Save communities through you. Reach the youth through you. God will always be with you. But when he sees you helping yourself, he will help you with the purpose he has placed in your life. It's like lifting a couch. If you start to pick up one end of the couch and lift, God will pick up the other side and lift also. Do what you can do, and God